everybody, and welcome back to the Chan, and a big happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers watching the show today. Happy Mother's Day to all your mothers. I'm a mother love, you're a mother love. And especially a big happy Mother's Day to my sister-in-law, who is about to become a mother for the very first time in the next week or two. Very, very exciting stuff. And of course, a happy Mother's Day to my amazing, beautiful mother. Thank you so much for birthing this weird creature. Thank you for being so amazing and supportive throughout all my life. So a big happy Mother's Day to you. Love you! And I thought this shirt was very fitting for today's video. I mean, look at that. Got my own little baby. Got my own little baby cooking down there. So in today's video, we are going to be testing a very dangerous toy and seeing if we can make fire. I like how it's like, Happy Mother's Day, I love you, Mom, and then it's like, fire! So on this channel, you know that I have shown you guys a lot of toys. I've shown you weird toys, banned toys, toys that have actually killed people, and in one particular video, I came across and did some research on Rollerblade Barbie.
Rollerblade Barbie, Rollerblade Barbie, only your skates quicker and flash.
In 1991, Mattel came out with Rollerblade Skates Flicker and Flash Barbie, a toy that looked seemingly safe on the outside. Barbie's rollerblades light up. Cool. But those skates harbored a dangerous secret. They were literally a pair of lighters. Ah! Her two yellow rollerblades each donned a spinning steel wheel that would rub against a flint mechanism, similar to those contained in cigarette lighters. As Rollerblade Barbie rolled down the street, sparks would shoot out of her skates, which could potentially ignite flammable material nearby. But Barbie just continues to stare obliviously ahead like it's normal for rollerblades to shoot fire. This flint spark gimmick is nothing new in toys. It's been around for a very long time in, you know, old tin toys, space, car, robot toys, guns, and even some more noteworthy toy lines like Black Star. And of course, these types of toys are notorious for, you know, their flint features being worn out after prolonged use. So for example, here on Rollerblade Barbie, this shoe right here is completely, you know, worn out of that flint mechanism here, and in this one, it is still working. Woo! It's smoky. This flint spark feature is a really cool gimmick, and it's especially cool, you know, when it's contained safely behind, you know, some kind of translucent or transparent plastic material, so you can actually see the lights and sparks kind of working, as opposed to having them fly out in the open like this, which is something Mattel didn't consider. Like, this entire boot could have been transparent, and as she rolled across the table or whatever material, the sparks would be safely contained inside the boot, lighting up the boots, instead of like this out in the open. And it was only a matter of time until someone got hurt. A newspaper article accounted for one such incident in the early 90s, where an 8-year-old girl was playing a beauty shop with her 4-year-old brother after spraying him with hairspray. They began to play with her new rollerblade Barbie, and the girl innocently ran the rollerblade Barbie across her brother's butt, which immediately ignited his clothes. The father of the children involved was also super concerned that there were no warnings on the Barbie's packaging. Of course, Mattel later ceased production and recalled Rollerblade Barbie and her dangerous skates. Whew, okay, my room is really starting to reek of rollerblade sparks, rollerblade fire sparks. It's all gonna come down to, you know, the hairspray, the alcohol content in here, the chemicals, and also perhaps even the material, you know, that we're using. So I am going to use just like an old pillowcase that Dante and Odie wrecked a long time ago that I've been saving to use as a rag, but I will use it for this underwear simulation experiment.
Five minutes later.
Was she maybe playing with like gasoline or lighter fluid? Because this is not really working too well. Okay, so I actually have a feeling that that material that I was using was like flame retardant or something. So I actually have a piece of this old underwear that I use as actually like cloth. Whenever I have like old clothes or something, I like save all them and I use them for cloths for like dogs and just like cleaning up and stuff. So this is a very, very old pair of underwear, just a piece of it. So I am actually, so this is way more scientific because we're actually using underwear.
A few minutes later.
What if I just lit this on fire? Oh, okay. Yeah, that started a fire. Oh, it just ruined my thing now. Okay, so the pillowcase didn't work. The underwear didn't work. So now I just doused this in gasoline and let it dry. So if this doesn't work, my particular Barbie just doesn't have enough spark power to her rollerblades. And so let's give this a try. Nope, that's a fail on my Barbie. Not enough spark power. Spark is just not, you know, strong. It's not really strong anymore. It's, as you can see, it's kind of like losing that spark. I maybe only have like 5 sparks left on this thing. So I have my hiking little survival kit out here. So I'm gonna grab the matches. Whoops, gonna grab the matches that are in here and just see if we can freaking light a match. Okay. I am so sorry, everybody. I could not get this freaking Barbie to start a freaking fire. I've been doing this for over an hour, and she didn't start the fire. And I apologize if you came here looking for fire. But, you know, back in the day, the materials might have been different. Maybe they didn't have, like, this kind of safety fire protection material or something, and maybe the hairspray back in the day did have a higher alcohol content. It very could well be that Rollerblade Barbie can for sure, you know, light something on fire, but again, you have to have really good spark power and you have to have the right materials. And there was a reporter that actually decided to do this experiment himself back in the 90s, you know, when all this kind of hullabaloo was going about. So it said here, to ensure high standards of scientific accuracy, I conducted the experiment in my driveway. Aside from Rollerblade Barbie, my materials consisted of several brands of hairspray and some of his underwear. He spread the underwear on the driveway, then sprayed it with hairspray, then made Rollerblade Barbie skate across it, sparking her booties. I found that if you use the right brand of hairspray, I got excellent results with Rave. Rollerblade Barbie does indeed cause the underwear to burst dramatically into flames. So, you know, there's that account of actually, you know, doing the experiment, and also some people on YouTube a long time ago also did this experiment, and I did have a little clip of it for the video that I did use, you know, Rollerblade Barbie in, but that video since has been taken down, but I still do have that little piece of video clip.
Oh my God.
Rollerblade Barbie.
And in the comments down below, let me know if you ever had any of these Flint toys, these Flint Sparky toys, you know, growing up, or do you have some in your collections right now? All I have is the 2 Black Star figures that do have the spark feature, and Rollerblade Barbie, who we will not speak of because I'm upset with her. And did you ever start a fire with any of them? Please do not try to start a fire. Kids watching this or adults alike, please do not try to start a fire with the Sparky Flint toys. Just wondering, you know, if you ever had an accident growing up or anything like that, because that would be interesting to hear about. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I come out with new videos every week. Come check me out on social media and help support the channel on Patreon. So thank you all so much for watching, and stay legendary.